Right, we're out on the levels again. So we've had 4 days of temps below 0. I think the peak was -4. I've been watching the weather here for last week or so, and the water's been down for quite a while. I haven't had the opportunity to get out. Simple as that. So anyway, I'm out today drop shotting worm, and I am doing that on an old converted salmon rod and a beautiful amberdex that I've had for years. Tip of a salmon rod that I whipped up myself. It's about 4 foot in total. 2-piece, the handle, braid, 6-pound fluorocarbon, size 6 hooks, bullet lead, and float stop for adjustability. That's it. On an old burnt cane landing net handle and a rubberised head. So yeah, I haven't got it too crazily early. Tried 1 or 2 swims already, flicking the worm around, and that's all we're going to do, just twitch worms from swim to swim to swim and just see what happens. The weather conditions are perfect. Anybody that hasn't utilised this is crazy in the prep world, to be honest. I'm amazed it's not packed with anglers out there, especially pike and perch, but hey ho, like I say, it's temp is up 8, maybe even 10 degrees. Today I think, what was we, yesterday here it was -3, -4, and then today we're looking at 7s. So yeah, tomorrow will be perfect. There's a bit more rain coming in really, put a bit of colour in the water, but yeah, Sunday was my only day to utilise, so here I am. We'll give it a go. We'll just go swim to swim to swim. I'm going to start on chub swims and keep moving around, and then end up this afternoon on perch swims. And who knows, it won't be easy. I'll be walking and walking and walking and walking and walking, and if I find 1 or 2 fish I'll be doing well. But the fish that are in here are of a really good stamp, and there's not that many idiots about today, which is nice. A few dog walkers, but not too bad. Other than that, yeah, it's good. There's no rain presently. Now I've said that, I know my luck. But yeah, that's it. And as you can see, the river, like I say, this is all slacks. Looks the nuts. Yeah. And all I'll do is just drop behind every tree, every branch, every overhang. Just flick a worm through 3 or 4 times and just move on. And we'll see how we go. I forgot my headpiece today, so I'll be fishing from my chest, so you'll see everything. Alright, lovely job. Busy today down here. Dog walkers, farmers, keepers, they're all out. I've had fish doing this mid-water and from margins. Sometimes I try and convince myself that more of the fish I've had doing it are from the margin, but I'm not so sure. Sometimes I think the perch, they pick it up visually in the margin. Sometimes they're following it into the flow, which, if you really think about it, if a worm was to fall in off of a bank and the current was to take it, would make sense. I mean, it probably wouldn't move quite as quick as when a person's tweaking it along. Sometimes that's why it's more beneficial fishing in a little bit of flow. It looks more natural, but it kind of makes sense because then the bait itself is moving into mid-water where it would then just follow the faster current and move along the riverbed. But that's again me overanalyzing stuff. Oh shit. And every now and again, a little cast like a complete Egypt. That's better. Beautiful. Well, you know the air temp's up because I haven't had to put the gloves on, which is a huge difference. A lot of the time I'll just fish 2 double SGs at the bottom. Today I just want a little bit more casting weight, even though it's only about, I think it's about 7 grams these. Not even that, 6, but I find the splash can be beneficial, productive should I say, or non-productive other times. Sometimes I find it spooks fish, and other times, if there's 1 or 2 big fish in the swim, it can raise their attention to your bait in the water, a bit like a dinner bell. And we'll just get on the offside of that next tree, and we'll do the same, and just keep skipping this tree line all the way down, and that's all we can do really. I mean, it is beautiful out here. If there was no one around, it'd be perfect. But you can't have it all. Again, the way I position myself slightly down so that the bait looks natural when moving. The worst part about this is getting down these curious banks when you do finally nail a fish. Go on, go on, go on. Beautiful. Really what you want is that thump on the first tweak. Everybody's got their retrieval styles. It's all different. Like I've said before, confidence is king. A lot of the time I'll just tap the worm around in the water, but won't actually move it on the weight, like I'm doing there with a rod tip. Like a nice big levels chub, that would cheer me right up. And they do love a lobworm. I'm going to finish up the day on the perch swims. But I've started here because this is where I see the big chub earlier in the year. And they were dustbin lids, all well above £5. So, like I say, all you can do is live in hope. I'm a bit square on this tree, but I can't get much of a line down there, so I'm just going to come at it a bit straighter. But it's a strange section this, because a lot of people that I speak to when I walk here say it gets a lot of pressure. I reckon they must be fair weather anglers, because I've only seen a handful of guys down here. I'm not saying they come here a lot, but every time I come, it's usually empty. Or there's just 1 or 2 guys, a couple of buddies fishing together, having a social. Right, I don't know what the fuck I've got here, but it's a proper fish. A proper fish. It ain't small. And it's sitting tight. Oh, you bastard. Christ. I have to give it some, I reckon that might be a gator. Oh, it's out, it's out, it's out, it's out. Be a big chub. Be a big chub. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please, please, please. Whoa. running well. I reckon that's a big chub. Heart's pounding. Whoa, that is big. Could even be a carp, that. Oh, it's a big chub. It's a fucking clonking chub. Come on. Please, 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 yes. Yes. It's an absolute donkey. Oh my God. Yeah, that's £7. Oh my God. Oh, now that's why we came. That's why we came. Jesus, Mother of Mary. Oh my God, let me get you out of there. Look at that. Hey, look at that. I told you they were in here. That is an absolute unit. I'm just gonna catch my breath before I have a freaking cardiac arrest. Oh dearie me. I'd say that's, yes, I might have been a little bit keen before, but that's definitely £6. I've got the scales in the bag. I'll get them out and I'll weigh it up. I'll bring you back. I haven't weighed it yet. I just wanted to get it out of the net and show you. Look at this. What a clonking fish. Oh. Oh. That is an absolutely spectacular chub. Wait, come on, you behave. Very cold. Look at that. Look at that. Hey? Mwah. You beauty. What a fish. Just drop shotting them worm, moving along. I've seen the fish here in the summer, come back, temp rise, everything. You know, it's like I said before, it's just do your own work, do your math, think about it. Think about what's going on in their world. Look at that. That is a proper fish, that. I'll get it weighed up and I'll let you guys know. Come on. Absolute clonker. I'm made up with that. Absolutely made up with it. Well guys, she was an ounce under £6. There you go. So I could claim that easy, but do you know what? I'm not in it for lying. So just got to get down the bank and get her back, weighed up, pictures taken, had a little mangasm. Let's get her in the net and let her, give her a little bit of oxygen. There you go, mate. There you go. She's had a few pictures taken, let her roll around a bit. There you go, nothing wrong with her. Look at that. Absolute beast of a fish, man. There she goes. Oh, come on. That's what it's all about, folks. Get out there. Get out there. Do a bit. I'll calm down in a little while. Right, the time is coming up for about 12:30. So I'm going to switch now. I'm going to come across from what I know is predominantly chub water, hence the fact I had that clonking chub earlier. Even though it was empty, really empty. Even when I held it for the photos, the belly was empty. I was convinced it was going to go bigger. I've had smaller looking chub way up a lot heavier than that, which just threw me. But anyway, like I said, it was an ounce under £6, and I'm chuffed. Absolutely made up with it. So yeah, now I'm gonna head back to the motor and shoot down to where I know does good perch and try again. Yeah, it'd be quite something if I could I could put a nice perch on there. Well, I'll tell you what, if I could do that chub and a perch over 3 today, yeah, I'd be absolutely made up. But you know, it's a long shot, but I'm out, I'm in it, I've done my own work, I'm using my noggin, and I'm getting on swims that I know do the fish. So I'll head back, and fingers crossed we can find a couple of perch. I'm sure we'll find some small wasps, but because I know there's plenty there because of the feature, but we'll give it a go. It's close to where I was live baiting in the last video. And there's no point, I don't want to do a recce today and start trying to fish bits of water that I don't know nothing about. There's no point. I'm in it to be putting fish in the net. I haven't had much time lately to fish, so yeah, let's see what happens, eh? Well, we're out on a different swim now for the perch. About a mile and a half from where I was, and this is the tree that I had that nice free in. The last time I was here, you can see the water level difference, but I thought, well, what better place to start? So now the water level's down, you can see where the fish sit. Incredible. Perfect for one, absolutely perfect for one. Really silty, this bottom. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Nice and smooth. Very little snags. I did just have a little mooch. Across the way there's a bridge to the left of me that's a club water, but snaggy and the water's pulling through a little bit quick there, so I just want to present the worm like I did earlier, just a lot slower. Yeah, I shall walk this section, and if I manage to winkle one out, I'll be over the moon. To go along with that nice chub, I would just be, I'd make my day. Not that that fish hasn't alone, but there's one thing I've found here with a perch, especially when you drop shotting worm. There we go, there we go, that's a bang. That's pike, that I reckon. That's pike. That's got to be a jack pike. That was too hard. Way too hard. Yeah, cut me right off, look. That is the only downside to worm, is jacks. Thank God this hook's is tiny. Well, it's not the biggest perch, but it was the target species for the evening. So, got the ump a little bit, which is understandable. I don't know whether it was another one or the same one, but I should definitely release this down water because I had a couple of plucks a minute ago over there as well. Probably the same fish, but still. Not huge, but I'll take that. It's the target species for the evening. Achieved. Beautiful.